be able to read it out?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so kindly wait for the recording to begin. I'll instruct you and then you will be reading it out from Mass Communication, page number 61. People do stay connected because I will be giving you the question answers of this exercise today after this mass communication section is over. So good morning class 7C. This is the last lesson of your geography section, human environment, transport and communication. On the last turn we had started with the new section, that is communication, and we have discussed how human beings and their communication skills developed through their evolution period. They used to write on the walls or on the roofs of their dens where they used to live. Later on, they developed certain sign language. They developed some paints through which they can communicate. Then when human beings started to write, they used to write notes and letters, and the trained animals were used to send it from one place to another. Later on, the concept of letter posting through the post office, the telegram, telegraph, and other techniques developed. Ultimately, there was a final revolution in the section of communication, and that is the use of internet, phones, and the computer devices. Charles Babbage, when he developed the first generation computer, it had a very less storage space, being a very huge big setup. But later on, computer devices got revolutionized, they got improved, more technology was imparted into smaller devices, and nowadays we have compact but very much developed computer systems. The internet service and the use of World Wide Web has also enabled people to connect to the rest of the world. We have seen how booking a ticket to booking a cinema ticket to getting connected to a friend, searching an information on a search engine like Google or Chrome or anywhere, all this have made human lives very simple and easy. Because man loves to communicate, human beings love to express their feelings, and the source of communications have proved to be very beneficial. Not only this, it is very helpful in terms of satellite connections, satellites which are roaming around the planet Earth. It is managed by ISRO in India and by NASA in America. And similarly, there are other space research stations which are set up in different countries. They let us know about the weather forecast, about the forthcoming calamity that is approaching, and so human beings can be made safe against all the natural calamities that are approaching. Now there is one very important section, that is mass communication. Can anyone just tell me what is mass, M-A-S-S? M-A-S-S, mass. Tahura, Nusra, Joshita, anyone? Connecting to the mass means connecting to a large number of people. So mass communication, there it is written on page number 61, there is this heading. Please write down, mass communication means communicating to a large group of people at the same time. It is not one-to-one communication, but it is one-to-many or many-to-one or many-to-many. So when a large group of people is involved in terms of communication, for example, I am a single person and I am reaching out to the 17, 18 people, all those who are connected with me on Skype. So this is a mass communication. I am passing on this information and it is being received by 18 of you, for example. So this is mass communication. Similarly, when we receive an information on television, on satellite television, on radio, on any YouTube channel, all this is mass communication, communicating to a larger number of people at the same time. At the same time I am speaking and it is listened by all 17 of you all together. So this is mass communication. So Nusra, please help us out with reading. First we'll read out this mass communication section and then we will discuss What is it? How it works? How it helps people to get information? Yes, Nusra, please read out from mass communication. People, please put today's date. It is 3rd of February 2021. I'm waiting for you to begin. If there is any confusion, you can let me know by a text or by your voice. Otherwise, please read it out. Nusra, I hope you are able to listen to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please begin.
Apart from the means of personal communication, there is a major role of mass communication in our lives. Mass communication includes electronic media like radio, television, films, and internet. The print media consists of newspapers, magazines, periodicals, and books. As these means communicate to a large number of people at the same time, they are termed as mass communication. They provide us information, educate us, as well as entertain us. They help in forming public opinion. Sitting in India, you can view a cricket match in England live or can see a volcanic eruption taking place in Philippines instantly. A very large number
Okay.
of a very large number of newspapers are published every day in our country in different regional languages. TV channels also telecast programs in different regional languages to appeal to the masses. Find out the names of some newspapers circulated in your city, town, or village. How many of them are published in Hindi and English? Find out the names of the local newspapers in regional languages. The modern means of communication have brought the different corners of the world closer. We can now call ourselves a world community linked globally, economically, socially, and culturally.
Okay, so we see what we have already discussed. Mass communication means communicating to a larger group of people at the same time. This is done by radio, television, through the means of internet, and it can be mass communication can be basically of two types: print media and electronic media. Through print media means when the information is printed on a piece of paper and it is sent to you. For example, through magazines, through newspapers, through journals, pamphlets, papers, etc. When we say electronic media, it includes the electronic devices. For example, through computer, through the internet service, through radio, television, and so on. When you have studied the chapter atmosphere, I hope you remember that we had discussed a layer called ionosphere. And I told you how electronically the data is transmitted from the sender's end to the receiver's end, and from the receiver's end to the sender's end. So all this happens comes under the category of electronic media. So mass communication can be done through two ways. It can be done through the print media. Newspapers can be printed, magazines and journals can be printed. All those who will read it, they will get to know the information. When it is an electronic media, all those who will use the devices, they will get to know about the communication, about the data or the information which is being communicated. All the satellite television that you have at home, be it Tata Sky or Airtel or whatever it is, even the Amazon streaming, Netflix or whatever, all this depends upon the electronic media, electronic mass media. All this is electronic mass media. So even nowadays we are making more use of electronic mass media as compared to print media. But in country like India, even newspapers serve a great purpose because we have so many local regional languages in India. I hope you must be aware. Can you just tell me how many official national languages, not national, official languages do we have in India? How many official languages do we have in India? Used by the Indians. Anyone? Nusra? Joshita, Mehak, anyone? Can you name the official language of India? Which is the official language of India? Joshita wants to say something. Yes.
Hindi.
Hindi is your official language. Thank God, if you would not be knowing it, I would have slapped you whenever we met. Hindi is our official language. Name some other languages that are used in India.
English.
Okay. English, Punjabi, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Marathi, Malayalam, Gujarati, Konkani. So many languages we have. And therefore, the newspapers and the magazines in India are published in various different languages. There can be newspapers in the local language, there can be newspapers in English or Hindi. For example, Hindustan or the Times of India also. Times of India is having the largest number of copies printed and sold per day in India. It holds a record for this. Now, these modern means of communication have brought the different corners of the world closer. We can link ourselves of the world, call ourselves a world community linked globally, economically, socially, and culturally. We are connected to each other globally, sorry. We are connected to each other economically. Why? Because we can buy and sell things from any part of the world. We are connected culturally. I hope you are able to listen to me. So we are connected economically, globally, and socially, and therefore this has brought one person to another. This has brought one person very close to the other one. Now let us mark down the last exercise, that is exercise F on page number 63. Exercise F on page number 63. State and explain the importance of inland waterways. Can anybody confirm? Are you able to listen to me, children?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Can you see me as well?
Your photo is
It is freeze. Is it freeze? Are you able to see me now properly?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Okay. Let us do exercise F. I hope we have completed exercise D and E.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. State and explain the importance of inland waterways. Turn to page number 57. Page number 57. There are people whose mics are turned on. Please mute it, otherwise the class gets confused and disturbed. Ali, Mehak, please mute your mics. Okay. Under the heading inland waterways, right hand side under the section waterways, inland waterways. Write the answer. Inland waterways are the navigable rivers, lakes, and canals through which passengers and goods can be transported on boats and steamers. After this, please write down a phrase. After steamers, please write down at cheaper rates. Please write at cheaper rates. They are common in most countries of the world. This is answer number F1. I am going very slow. It means I will not repeat the answer as per your request. So please be very attentive. Answer number F1, page number 57, right side, under the heading Inland Waterways. All 5 lines written in the paragraph After steamers, you have to add a phrase at cheaper rates. CHEAPER, cheaper rates. RATES. Question number F2. Roads are the easiest and most common means of transport. Why is road transport more useful than rail transport in India? Turn to page number 55. Turn to page number 55, left side, third paragraph. Left side, third paragraph under the heading roadways. It is written, roadways are the easiest. Mark this down. Roadways are the easiest and most common means of transport, especially for short distances from remotest village to the most modern metropolis. Roadways are an integral part of the infrastructure of an area. They provide goods and services at our doorsteps. Close the bracket at doorsteps. So there are 6 lines altogether. This is answer number F2. Question number F3. What is the significance of the different means of mass communication? You will write down same as E3. Exercise E, question number 3 is same for answer F question, answer F3. So E3 and F3 are the same. You will copy question number F3 and below you will write same as E3. Question number F4. What are the advantages and disadvantages associated with air transport? For this, you can turn to page number 59. Page number 59. You will write this with 2 headings. First heading, advantages. You will write the first side heading with a black pen, that is advantages. Mark the answer. Airways have evolved as the fastest mode of transport since their beginning in the early 20th century. Close the bracket, again open it, 3 lines down. Again open the bracket, 3 lines down. Airways have linked the world socially and economically. They can fly over any natural barrier like huge mountains or vast oceans. They are used to reach remote and inaccessible areas for transporting light and perishable goods like flowers, exotic fruits and vegetables and dairy products. Airways are extensively used by the economically advanced countries. Close the bracket at countries. Both these paragraphs are for advantages. I repeat, both these paragraphs are for advantages. Now write down the disadvantage. Disadvantage is next paragraph below figure 8.6. The huge expenses involved in making sophisticated aircrafts and airports with modern technology like radar has made it the costliest mode of transport. Added to it is the high cost of aviation fuel. Close the bracket at aviation fuel. This paragraph is disadvantages. So advantages 2 paragraphs, disadvantages 1 paragraph. Question number F5. Please be attentive, I will not repeat the answers. Write about the main ocean and sea routes. For this, please turn to page number 58. Right side, last paragraph. Some important sea routes and some major ports along them are as below. First one, the North Atlantic route connects Eastern North America with Western Europe. It links up the industrially advanced, developed nations of the world. Close the bracket at world. This is first point of F5. As you can hear, the bell has already rung, but we will mark down this answer at least. Answer number F5, first point is North Atlantic route till developed nations of the world. Second point, page number 59, the Indian Ocean Mediterranean Sea route via the Suez Canal. This route has shortened the distance between East Asia, Australia and the Western European countries. Close the bracket at European countries. This is for the second point. Whatever is written in bold, you have to write with black pen, and whatever is written with simple, you have to write with the blue pen. Point number 3, the Cape of Good Hope. Just the heading. Just the heading, the Cape of Good Hope is point number 3. Point number 4, the South Atlantic route is between Eastern South America and Western Africa. Close the bracket at Western Africa. This is point number 4. And the last point, the North and South Pacific route with ports like San Francisco, Los Angeles in USA, Valparaiso in Chile and Seoul, Tokyo, Hong Kong in Asia, and Sydney and Brisbane in Australia. Close the bracket at Australia. So you will write answer number F5 in 5 separate paragraphs. That's it for this. Please complete this exercise. Do exercise G, the unjumbling exercise. First and second one, we will discuss this on the next turn. Thank you for joining. Please note, on the next geography turn, we will discuss atmosphere and hydrosphere. I will sort up your queries for the final term. So please study the chapter, be prepared with your queries, and do join the class. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
You can leave the class. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.